Welcome back, Culers. Barcelona's preseason is officially over, and what a tour it's been. With 3 wins out of 3, the vibes are high at Camp Nou, but there's a lot more beneath the surface. In today's update, Gavi's shock resurgence could push Fermin Lopez out. Jan Virgili receives major offers after his U19 heroics. Marcus Rashford scores his first Barca goal, but will he ever start ahead of Rafinha? And Flick has some tough decisions to make ahead of the La Liga opener on August 16th. Let's break it all down. FC Barcelona have ended the preseason tour with a perfect record across 3 games. With 3 wins from 3 matches, the Catalan Giants have some positive morale on their side. One Barcelona player in particular who has exceeded all expectations during the tour, however, is Gavi. As the team's top goal scorer during the tour, Gavi's resurgence has definitely taken people by surprise. Instead of being content with staying at Barcelona as a backup option, the Spaniard rose to the occasion and delivered some stellar performances. Gavi's Barcelona resurgence could have consequences. However, this good news for Gavi could spell equally bad news for another player, namely Fermin Lopez. According to Fichages, Gavi's resurgence could further complicate Lopez's future at the club, with some lucrative offers coming up. Manchester United have reportedly shown serious interest in Barcelona midfielder Fermin Lopez, and given Barca's ongoing financial challenges, the club could be tempted to listen to offers. However, Gavi's impressive preseason performances have added a new twist. With the young star pushing his way back into the spotlight, Fermin could find himself slipping further down Hansi Flick's pecking order. That said, despite the situation, it's believed that Flick is still keen to keep Fermin around. The manager reportedly values his unique skill set and strong mentality, and would prefer not to lose him if it can be avoided. Meanwhile, another young talent is making waves, Jan Virgili. According to Diario Sport, the exciting winger has received a significant offer to leave the club this summer. After catching attention with a standout display for Spain at the U19 Euros, Virgili has become a hot name in transfer talks, especially with clubs like RCD Mallorca and Almeria showing strong interest. This comes amid the understanding that, after a stellar showing with Spain at the U19 European Championships this summer, the starlet has emerged as a leading transfer target on the part of RCD Mallorca. Not only that, but Virgili, facing up to a season in Spain's 4th tier following Barca Athletic's shock relegation, is said to have made clear his readiness to make the move to Sun Moix. The 2 clubs, in turn, have kicked into gear negotiations over the terms of a potential transfer. As alluded to above, however, Mallorca are not the only club keen on bringing in the 18-year-old before the summer is out. This comes amid confirmation on the part of Sport that Almeria have also positioned themselves in the fray. Not only that, but the La Liga 2 outfit have tabled an altogether noteworthy bid to Virgili and Barcelona alike. Almeria are still waiting and a few weeks ago transferred to Virgili's entourage their enormous willingness to sign him. As Sport has learned, a proposal of $3 million for 50% of the transfer and a contract for 6 seasons. Hansi Flick has shed light on Marcus Rashford's surprise new role during Barcelona's recent 5-0 win over Tegu, and it paid off in a big way. The Manchester United loanee came off the bench to replace Robert Lewandowski at halftime, taking up an unfamiliar role as the central striker. Despite being known for his performances on the left wing, Rashford adapted quickly, and even scored his first goal for Barcelona, finishing off a low cross from close range to seal the team's 5th of the match. After the game, Flick praised Rashford's versatility, confirming that the Englishman is more than capable of playing both out wide and through the middle when needed. The change was partly due to a need to manage Ferran Torres' fitness, but the coach was clearly pleased with what he saw from Rashford in the number 9 position. He was tasked with spearheading the La Liga champions' attack in the second half, whereas his 2 previous appearances since joining the club had seen him operate on the left flank. The United Academy graduate has frequently reiterated throughout his career that he prefers to play on the left wing. His best performances in a United shirt have often come from out wide, with the England international regularly cutting inside onto his right foot. Although Flick acknowledges Rashford can play on the left, he wanted to see how he would get on in a central position, despite admitting he was called upon to replace Lewandowski because of an ongoing issue facing Ferran Torres. "He can play at number 9 or number 11, said Flick. "We changed it because we had to be careful with Ferran." Since joining Barcelona last month, Rashford has appeared in all 3 of their preseason friendlies, coming off the bench on each occasion. Ahead of facing Mallorca in their La Liga opener on August 16th, Barcelona face Italian side Como in the annual Joan Gamper Trophy match at the Estadio Johan Cruyff this coming Sunday. Rashford will hope to secure his first in their final warm-up match ahead of the start of the new season. Marcus Rashford has netted his first goal for Barcelona in a pre-season friendly against Tegu FC, following his loan move from Manchester United to the new camp. The reigning La Liga champions will be covering the bill for Rashford's wages during his time at Camp Nou, a decision that is projected to save United approximately £12 million. The Catalonian club also holds the option to make his transfer permanent for a sum of £26 million. Rashford's return to Carrington for pre-season training was postponed by United last month as they removed him from his iconic number 10 shirt. However, he has now achieved his dream move to Barcelona, after spending the latter part of the 2024-2025 season on loan at Aston Villa. The 27-year-old has now scored his first goal for Hansi Flick's team in pre-season. Rashford found the back of the net in the second half against Tegu, slotting in an Eric Garcia cutback to add a fifth for Barca against the struggling South Korean side. Barcelona president Joan Laporta couldn't help but beam at the sight of his new signing scoring, even if it was only a pre-season friendly. And he's clearly delighted to have the former United Academy talent on board for the Blaugrana. However, Barcelona legend Rivaldo has stated that Rashford is unlikely to start ahead of Rafinha, who managed an impressive 34 goals under Hansi Flick last term. I think that's highly unlikely that Rashford will take Rafinha's spot, especially after the season Rafinha had last year. In my view, Rafinha is currently among the top 5 players in the world, he shared with Betfair. Right now, he's an undisputed starter at Barca and already a club icon. Everyone, the players, the coaching staff, the whole club rates him very highly. What he did last season was outstanding, so without a doubt, that position is his. Of course, it's always good to have top quality players around you. So yes, there will be competition, but I don't think Rashford is going to take Rafinha's place. Other opportunities will arise, and with training, the manager will likely find a way to fit them both into the team. But for me, Rafinha is a nailed-on starter. I don't see any chance of him being dropped from Barca's starting lineup. So, Cullers, the preseason was perfect on paper, but Hansi Flick now faces some real selection dilemmas. Will Gavi'S return cost Fermin his place? Can Rashford force his way into the starting 11 over Rafinha? And is Jan Virgili the next breakout star Barca risks losing? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Who starts in midfield, Gavi or Fermin? Rashford or Rafinha on the wings? Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a Barca update. Visca el Barça.